I hope you brought your drink and your opinion because it's time for the Just Thembi Show.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Just Thembi Show. Hey! Grab your drink. We're going to get straight into my take on some of the things we saw on the timeline this week. Hit it. The World Cup just wrapped, and Spain is officially the world champion! Woo! They won against Argentina, and I was actually rooting for Spain. Can you tell by my top? It's the closest thing I had to an España jersey. And I actually think I might have been their lucky charm. Wow. It's literally the only World Cup game I watched, and I physically went to a bar to watch it. So I'm just saying. But one thing that was clear, America loves entertainment, child. The World Cup game had a halftime show for the first time ever. Shakira performed, and she just looks so good. She is the World Cup, okay? They also had advertisements running during the game clock, also for the first time ever, which is very American behavior. Americans love calling themselves the world champions until they actually have to play the world. When it comes to the NBA championships, it's, oh, we're the world champs. The Super Bowl game, oh, we the world champs. It's like, guys, you're literally playing against yourselves. It's America versus, it's not the world. When it comes to the World Cup, though, I will say it's real
quiet on the creek.
But all in all, congratulations, España! Also in sports news, Angel Reese is not too fond of a comment made by the Toronto Tempo coach, Sandy Brondello. Long story short, the coach, Sandy, was yelling at one of the refs after one of her players had an injury following contact with Angel Reese. Are you following? The coach was then caught on the hot mic saying Angel is a protected species. Angel! She's a protected species! Now, Angel didn't like that, and she used a clown emoji while mentioning the coach on Twitter. And to be honest, most people seem to be up in arms about it. Now, I'm going to say it because I don't know if anyone else will, but unpopular opinion, I think everyone is kind of overreacting. But before you come for me, let me explain why I think that way. Okay, firstly, species is not a bad word, nor is it a derogatory term. It's literally a biological classification. Like you, me, your mama, your daddy, the black one, the white one, the orange ones over at the White House, all of us, we're all part of the human species. Literally, that's just what it is. We're Homo sapiens. Secondly, protected species in the context of what was happening and also just basic comprehension means the person is receiving preferential treatment from the refs. You're favoring them, you're protecting them. You think they're the big dog, so you're not doing what you should be doing. You're not calling the call like it should be called, right? In the context of the word, it's more of a hierarchy than an insult. Almost like a backhanded compliment, if you will. I mean, at least I would receive it that way, regardless of who was on the other side of the comment. It's also common terminology in Australian sports, and the coach is Australian. Now, I don't know about you, but most of the players in Australia most likely don't look like me. So if that term is being thrown around there, I just don't think it was racially charged. So on one hand, I think that's why it's important for Americans to be well-versed about, other parts of the world. There are many things about America, especially in this climate and under this administration, that are racially charged and that do have those racial undertones. And as Black people, I think we should call them out every single time. That said, because that is the case, it's also important that we're cognizant of those moments that aren't that. On the other hand, it's also important that other parts of the world are culturally aware of American sensitivities if they're going to work here. There's so many cultural issues in America that we can and should be upset about, especially when it comes to the Black experience, but I just don't think this is one of them. And easier said than done, all things considered within the Black experience. But I don't want us as Black people to react to everything to where people become desensitized to the reaction when it is warranted. You feel me? And listen, Angel was upset, understandably so. She voiced it. Sandy gave a decent apology and got suspended. I think that was a little overboard.
Here's a look at Sandy's apology before she was suspended for 1 game. Angel, I'm sorry. Last night, in the emotion of the moment after Anyara's injury, I used a phrase that I shouldn't have used, and I take full responsibility for that. My frustration was with the officiating, but my words unfairly put the focus on you. I also understand that my words carried an impact beyond what I intended, particularly for Black women in our league, and I'm deeply sorry for that. I've spent my career competing with, coaching, and learning from incredible Black women. I regret that my words caused hurt to a community I respect so deeply. I have a lot of respect for you as both a player and a person, and I sincerely apologize to you, your teammates, and the Dream organization for my comment. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I don't mind her little apology. If you're gonna give one, I feel like this is a good one to give. Here's Angel's response as she seems to have accepted the apology.
I'm sure everyone knows about the situation that happened last game, and I'm going to address this one time. First, I appreciate Sandy's apology, but also appreciate the love and support that I have had for the last 48 hours. It has been very overwhelming with a lot of love and also other things, but I am grateful that the league did take action on what the situation had happened. There's no place for discrimination or hate in this league from anyone, from fans to coaches to players. And I'm just grateful that we are able to move on from the situation and just play winning basketball. The WNBA is supposed to be positive, and we are going in a great light right now. So I just want to continue that and move forward.
It's a learning moment for everybody interculturally. Wrapping up sports news, you know who is a protected species in the intended interpretation of the term? LeBron James. LeBron James.
LeBron James, LeBron James, LeBron James, LeBron James.
He's literally single-handedly holding up the NBA schedule. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver literally said they're kind of waiting on LeBron. They're at a standstill right now because they're waiting for LeBron to make a decision. he said, and I quote,
"And where LeBron plays will affect the schedule. So I would like him to make his announcement already so we can finish the schedule, because as you might imagine, the teams are calling us, the networks are calling us, and everybody wants to lock in the schedule. But it will influence how we set the schedule, how we set opening week, Christmas Day, etc. So I need him to make a decision, but the direct answer is I have no inside information."
Now, you know damn well they would not do that for any other player. The show would go on, and immediately so. And you know why he's getting special treatment? Because he's LeBron James, a protected species in the NBA. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. That's all from me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and leave me a voice message, a text message, or just simply ask me a question at the link in the description. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.
Come down. How about that? Bring it on back. Hey, look where we at.
All thoughts and opinions are my own and not reflective of any persons or organizations I'm affiliated with.